Welcome to the Marine Debris Tracker tutorial. Before we get started, you'll need to download the free Marine Debris Tracker app. Once you have it installed, open it up and click Start Tracking. You'll need to pick a list to start making observations. Many of these lists are geographically specific. Unless you're participating in a certain campaign like EcoBlitz or a regional project, it's best to use the NOAA list as it's the most expansive and works in all regions. When you select a list, it'll show you a leaderboard of the top trackers. Click Use this list. Now you'll see a list of commonly found debris. While you're collecting litter, you can select items from this list as you find them by clicking the Add button. Yellow buttons at the top are section shortcuts, and clicking those will allow you to jump to those sections on the list, or you can scroll through. The white arrow pointing up on the bottom right will take you back to the top of the list. If this is your first time using the app, you'll need to create an account. Click the turtle button in the center to open the login page. Sign up and create a public username. If you already have a profile like me, this button will show you your login, and it keeps you logged in so you don't have to do this every time. You do need to agree to the terms which allow other researchers to use the data you collect. Before we get tracking, let's talk about the buttons on the menu bar at the bottom of the screen, starting on the left. The X will allow you to return to a different list, but it will cancel your current session, losing all unsaved data, so be careful with that one. The question mark icon takes you to a tutorial on the Marine Debris Tracker website. It might appear as a broken link, but I included a working link in the video description. The camera icon allows you to take photos of the items you're collecting. Photos are not required, but they do provide some more information for researchers and can be useful if you see something out of the ordinary. Instead of taking photos of each item individually, they recommend taking a photo of your final haul. The play/pause button to the right of the turtle turns path logging on and off. Path logging or location tracking starts automatically when you start a session, but you can pause it at any time. This location data is very important to this research project, so please ensure you've allowed the app to use your location data. Even if you're not actively finding trash at a certain spot, keep this on, as it's important for scientists to know where litter is not as well. The cog icon allows you to view your GPS accuracy and adjust a few other settings. Lower accuracy is better, but that can depend on your device and your coverage. Some phones may take a few minutes to calibrate location. If you're having trouble, try closing and opening the app to recalibrate. Ensure your permissions allow Marine Debris Tracker to use your location. Okay, let's get tracking. Say you're walking along the beach and you come across a paper napkin. I would jump to the paper and lumber section of the list and find the one that best describes my item. Now, paper napkin isn't listed here, so I just selected paper and cardboard. When I hit the Add button, you'll see my trash can lid open in the top left, and my item was added to my bin. After you log your item, please be sure to pick up the trash as well. We continue along and we find a plastic bag. We would scroll down through the plastic section until we found something that matched our piece of litter. Here we go, plastic bag. Hit Add and it'll appear in the bin above. If you find multiple of the same item in the same place, you can increase the quantity by pressing the black arrows above the numbers. Hit Add, and then all 5 would jump into your bin at once. You can also type in the number field by tapping on the number. So you can type in, say you found 20, not 200, and then it'll add all 20 to the bin at once. Say you wanted to give more information about an item you found, like our plastic bag. It wasn't your standard plastic bag, it was actually a gallon Ziploc. So you can hit the I information icon there on the left and describe what you collected. And then hit Add. If you're finding a lot of the same kind of trash, you can add this item to your favorites by clicking the star in the left corner. This can make it easier for you to jump to these items in the list by using the yellow favorites button at the top. After you've been tracking for a while, you can click the yellow arrow at the top right to track your progress and see the items you've collected. If you're done, hit Submit to end your session and submit your data. All right, happy tracking!